Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. How are you? I hope you will be fine students. We started our chapter number 2, botany. Name of our chapter was sport and movement in plants. Students, I told you in the start of my lecture, plants don't show proper movements like animals. Plants are sessile, but they show some growth movements due to some stimuli. What is stimuli? Stimuli is any external or internal change in the environment. In the external change may be temperature, sunlight, wind, water, soil, and internal change may be hormonal. Understand? So movement in plants is specific. It shows some kind of growth movements due to some stimuli. There are two types of movement in plants, autonomic or induced movement. Today we are going to discuss the autonomic movements. Students, autonomic movements are those movements which are automatic, which are without any external stimuli, or we may also call this movement which occur due to internal stimuli. I have told you already what is stimuli. Stimuli is any external or internal change in the environment. So the movement due to internal stimuli are known as the autonomic movement or spontaneous movement. There are two types of autonomic movements, growth and curvature movements and turgor movements. First of all, let's study the growth and curvature movements. Students, let's suppose this is a plant and sunlight is coming from this side. You may have observed many times that shoot always bend towards the sunlight. It will never bend in the opposite direction. Why this happens? This happens due to unequal growth on both sides of the stem. Here is the large amount of growth and here is slow amount of growth in the plants. This unequal growth on both sides of plants show the growth and curvature movement. Okay. So the growth movement is due to the internal stimuli. How this occurs due to internal stimuli? This is due to presence of a plant hormone auxin. At this side, auxin is produced in large amount which cause the movement towards the sunlight. Growth movements can be divided into two types, notation or nastic movements. Now growth movement can be observed in the leaves, stem, root or all other parts of the plant. First type of growth movement is notation. The growth in the apex of young stem take place in zigzag manner. You may have observed that young stem does not grow erect or straight. It grows like this. It grows like this. Okay. This is the zigzag movement in the young stem. As the stem gets older, it starts like this erect. Okay. The zigzag movement in the apex of the stem due to alternate change in growth rate on opposite side of apex. This type of movement is called the notation. Now here is like this. Here is high growth rate, here is low growth rate. Now here is high growth. Now here is outgrowth. So at the alternate sides, these are alternate sides. The change in growth rate cause the notation. यानी कि क्या होता है कि alternate साइड पर ग्रोथ रेट ज़्यादा होता है. इधर ऑक्सीजन ज़्यादा प्रोड्यूस हो गया तो इधर से ग्रोथ ज़्यादा हो गई, इधर से कम हो गई, ऑटोमेटिकली वो स्टेम बेंड हो गया इस तरफ. फिर इस साइड पे ऑक्सीजन ज़्यादा प्रोड्यूस हो गया, इधर ग्रोथ ज़्यादा हो, इधर कम हुई, इस तरफ बेंड हो गया. तो ये जिग-जैग मैनर में यंग स्टेम मूव करता है. दिस इज ओनली फॉर यंग स्टेम, नॉट फॉर ऑल पार्ट्स ऑफ द स्टेम. ओके. नाउ annotation movement may be circumcision when the apex make the rotational growth around its long axis. You may have observed many plants, जैसे कि बेल वगैरह हो जाती हैं कुछ, वो क्या करती हैं किसी एक स्टेम के गिर्द ऐसे मूव करती हैं, ऐसे मूव करती हैं. तो ये मूवमेंट सर्कुलेशन में भी हो सकती है और जिग-जैग मैनर में भी हो सकती है. सेकेंड इज द टर्गर मूवमेंट, नोटेशन, और सेकेंड इज द नास्टिक मूवमेंट. Growth movement, we have learned notation. Second is the nastic movement that occur due to difference in rate of growth on opposite side of a plant organ. Opening of petal, this was for the whole plant and this is for the plant organ. For example, this is a petal. How this will open? This is the flower in the bud form. Now, if the growth occur at this size at high level and upper side at low level, automatically it will open like this. Opening the petal of a flower is example of nastic movement. The movement due to the faster growth on upper side of organ is known as epinastic. If the upper growth takes place fast at the upper side, that is known as epinastic. But if the growth takes place fast at the lower side, that is known as hyponastic. Hyponastic. Okay. Now the turgor movement. What are the turgor movement? We have learned about the turgor pressure. We have learned about the turgor. It is movement due to the water pressure. Turgor pressure is water pressure. In the topic of sport in plants, I have told you there is no highly sportive tissues in plants. How the young plants, I am talking about the young plants. How the young plants keep themselves spotted. They keep spotted by the water pressure. They may remain erect due to water pressure. If water pressure reduces, plant wilts away. It may bend towards. But if the water pressure is resumed, plant may stand erect. So this water pressure is known as turgor pressure. Movement due to water pressure are known as turgor pressure. You understand? Thank you students. It was our lecture today. Next time we will learn about the induced or paratonic movements. Okay? You study this topic and make a proper assignment of this topic and send me the pictures of your assignments. Okay?